guy once heard Psalm 23 being read, "The Lord's my shepherd," and he said, "I've heard that psalm read many times." He said, "But it's the first time I've realised that as you read it, you actually know the shepherd." And that relationship with God, someone has said, is determined by our relationship with His will, and that is in turn determined by our relationship with His word. We're on the 13th section of Psalm 119, and verse 98, "Your commands are always with me and make me wiser than my enemies." Wisdom isn't knowledge. It's very different. The world's full of knowledge. We're bombarded with knowledge. Wisdom is about what we do with that knowledge, and wisdom is about how to live out life. The Greek way of thinking, and much of the West that's come from that, is that wisdom comes in the classroom. We learn stuff in our heads, whereas the Hebrew thinking, and even the way that Jesus modelled and taught, was that wisdom is really about living it out in life. How you live is what it's about. You get it in the wisdom literature, Proverbs, and so on. And so it's about learning on the job, but it's about the school of life. And it's about learning how do we apply it into our lives. And we can know the Bible back to front, but not know how to live it out and put it into practice. Verse 102. "I have not departed from your laws, for you yourself have taught me." God Himself has taught me. And there are some conditions that we can put in place to make the ground of our lives fertile, good soil for the seed of God's word to be fruitful in practice. Verse 97, right at the start there, "How I love your law." We're to love it. "I meditate on it all day long." So what does it say and what does it mean? And then down in verse 100, "I have kept my feet from every evil path so that I might obey your word." So we love it, we meditate on it, and we obey it. How can I apply it to my life? How can I live it out? And then 103 tells us that it is sweeter than honey. We're to enjoy it. So what does it say? What does it mean? How does it apply? How do we live it out and enjoy the power of it in our lives?